What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects, and Happy New Year. It is now 2025. This is the first video I'm doing of 2025, and what I want to share with you today is an awesome care package from my good buddy and yours, Brent Richards from Brent Richards and Baseball Cards. Also, I had some end of the year pickups from 2024 that I want to share with you. I have not had any pickups from 2025 yet, and I'm just holding out for something that's going to be really meaningful as my first pickup. And I'm going to get into more of that at the end of this video, where I'm going to talk to you about my goals for 2025, and I'm going to talk to you about my whole collecting drive and philosophy for 2025. So let me go ahead and jump right into this. Let's talk about the care package from Brent. Awesome care package. He sent me a lot of awesome cards, but the first thing I'm going to share with you is something related to this guy. You guys know that I oftentimes have Old Sarge here hanging out in my videos. Brent sent me an awesome item related to Old Sarge. He found this guy in Houston. Look at this thing. This massive Old Sarge character here. I'm calling him Big Sarge. He's got his M4 rifle there. Looks like he's an MP. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of a good friend of mine that was an MP. But yeah, thank you, Brent, so much for this. And I had to get on camera to show him. What I'm going to do is flip this camera around and share the rest of the items that Brent sent. And then I'm going to share with you my end of the year pickups. So hang on just a second while I flip this camera around. All right, the first thing that I want to share with you that Brent sent as part of the care package. I actually have this backwards, but I'm going to share with you a 1992 Fleer set that is a 24 card set. And this is a set that's sponsored by 7-Up and Citgo, which was a gas company. So this is an awesome looking set, and the first card in it is Nolan Ryan. Here's the back of the cards. As you can see, it's 7-Up and Citgo, and as you can see, it is a 24 card set. So you got Nolan Ryan, Frank Thomas, Rhino, Ken Griffey Jr., Rip, Roger Clemens, Cecil Fielder, Dave Justice, Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, Kirby Puckett, Darryl Strawberry, Jose Canseco, Barry Larkin, Terry Pendleton, Don Mattingly, Ricky Henderson, Ruben Sierra, my man Jeff Bagwell, Tom Glavine, Ramon Martinez, Will Clark, Barry Bonds, and Roberto Alomar. So pretty much all the big stars of the day back in 1992. So that's one thing Brent sent me. Then he sent me a number of cards. I'm just going to kind of thumb through these. So he sent me this awesome Jeff Bagwell and Yordan Alvarez card. He sent me this Metal Universe Jeff Bagwell card. Awesome shine on that thing. He sent me this really cool card. It's a Pinnacle Summit Jeff Bagwell. You've got the image of the Astrodome in the background. Is really cool. And these are numbered out of 8,000. Then you've got this Armed Forces Cooperstown. This is done up by Panini. This is of Stan Musial. You got this awesome Stadium Club Chrome Refractor of Yordan Alvarez. I'm not really sure what this is. America United We Stand card of Sammy Sosa. I'll have to do more research on that. He sent me this awesome 2022 Topps Refractor of Kyle Tucker. Unfortunately, Kyle Tucker's been traded from my Astros. I will miss seeing him in an Astros uniform. So this one's numbered out of 99. And then he sent me this pretty sweet looking Pacific die cut refractor card of Jeff Bagwell, and I believe this is from 1999. And here is the back of that. And then he also sent this awesome looking 1992 Texas Rangers schedule of Nolan Ryan. I love that Texas flag on there with Nolan Ryan's image. But what's awesome is it also has a Dr. Pepper ad in the back. You guys know my second hobby is collecting Dr. Pepper, vintage Dr. Pepper items. So, and then last but not least is a card that I learned about from Brent's channel, and then I went on to eBay and I had a bunch of these saved in my cart. This is I believe it's a 97 or 98 Hall or Nothing EX2000 acetate card of Jeff Bagwell. This is from an awesome set, which I learned about from Brent's channel, which is why I immediately went on to eBay and started looking. And then Brent, lo and behold, Brent sent me one, which is even cooler. I'd rather have one from Brent as a friend than have one that I purchased off of eBay. So awesome card. Brent, thank you so much for all of your wonderful, awesome gifts that you sent. Man, I really do love this, and I love our friendship. I love being able to talk to you every day and learn about a lot of these 90s inserts cards that I knew nothing about. So thank you so much for that. All right, so now shifting over to some end of the year pickups that I had for 2024. The first one that I'm going to share with you is this circa 1900 Huntley and Palmer's Inventor set, and this is of Louis Daguerre. Daguerre was the inventor of photography, and some of you guys may know this. Probably a lot of you won't, but in another life, I was a photographer. I worked for a newspaper as a photographer. I studied photography in college, and then I had dreams of being a photographer for National Geographic. Well, I gave up those dreams and I ended up joining the Army, but I still have a passion for photography, and this card just kind of ties to that passion that I had. So awesome card. So there's that. Then I picked up this card from my good buddy Tom Thomas. His channel is Collector Not Hoarder, and he sold me this Compliments Metropolitan Life Insurance Company out of New York, but this is tied to the poem Casey at the Bat. Casey at the Bat. Awesome image. This is a add back card, trade card. And I like the poem Casey at the Bat, so this is awesome tied to that. And then I struck an awesome deal, an amazing deal with this consignment company out of California. They had a number of cards listed, and I reached out to them, and I made a mega purchase at the end of the year. So you guys know that that I really love the N33 Allen Ginter Old Planter World Smokers card, and you guys know that this card to me represents all of like tobacco cards, and because this is the image that Allen Ginter used for their company. So I upgraded my card. I had an SGC Authentic, and I upgraded it to this PSA 5. And this card came with this advertisement. And this is a rare advertisement card from Allen & Ginter advertising our little beauties cigarettes. But it's the same image here. And really love, like I said, the image of the Allen Ginter old planter guy. This is an ad back, and it lists a number of their different cigarette brands. Really awesome. And then to sweeten the deal, so I got those two items in this deal, and then I got a third item. Now, this same consignment company, they had an entire set of these cards listed, and I only wanted one. I didn't want to buy the whole set, and I made them an offer for these two items and this next card that I'm going to share with you. And they were, they went against their initial stance on not breaking the set up, and they ended up breaking up the set just for me to purchase this card. So this next card is the third card in the deal that I got. This is a 1892 Duke and Sons in 109 from the Flags and Costumes set. This is of America. Now, this is the biggest card in the set, and just a beautiful, beautiful old 1800s tobacco card. As you can see, the woman in a Native American costume with the American flag. Here's what the back of these cards looks like. This card is, you don't really see this card pop up very often at all, and I would consider this card to be rather rare because I've only seen one card on eBay in the last 5 years. So from this card, all the other cards aren't as popular, so you see them more often. But this card in and of itself is very high in demand. So those are my end of the year pickups. These are being the three biggest ones, and then of course I had my card from Tom Thomas and my DeGure card. All right, so I'm going to flip this camera back around, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the direction that my collection is going to go for 2025, my YouTube goals, I guess, or the direction that it's going in 2025. So hang tight, and let me flip this camera back around. All right, y'all. So for going forward for 2025, like I said before at the onset of this video, I haven't had any pickups this year yet, and that's a step in the right direction of where I want to go and where I want to take my collection, where I want to take my journey with YouTube is moderation. So moderation for my collection. So I'm going to be purging off a lot of my collection this year. Selling off a lot of the cards that I don't respect enough to keep. I don't know. You guys probably can understand where I'm coming from. There are times when I open up a case of cards, and inevitably you always go towards certain cards. You gravitate towards these cards because these cards you're really drawn to, and they're your favorite cards in your collection. I recently did my top 100 cards in my collection. Those are the cards that I'm talking about. You can't help yourself. You're always going to go hunt out those cards. Even if you're not looking for them, you might be trying to do a video or something like that, and you're looking for a specific card, but you can't help yourself. You have to pull this card up and look at it. Like I'm in my 1950s, baseball case, and I'm thumbing through 1955 tops, and I have to pull out my 1955 tops Jackie Robinson to look at it because it's one of my favorite cards in my collection. That is what I want to get to. I want to have more of those cards, and I want to purge a lot of cards that I don't even look at ever. And I've got quite a number of those cards. YouTube has a lot to do with that. I watch videos and I get inspired, and then a lot of the cards that I get inspired by in the moment, I later don't respect as much when they're in my collection. And so by taking the stance of collecting in moderation, I feel like I'll be able to cut back on some of the spending that I do. I'll be able to appreciate the cards that I bring in rather than just check the box. So that's really going to be the focus of 2025. Purging my collection and collecting in moderation. I do have some bigger cards that I want to pick up, namely the 1952 Bowman Mickey Mantle is one of those. And then I've got a couple of other, cards, bigger cards that I want to pick up. I might start looking at some T206 cards that I want to pick up of Hall of Famers. Some iconic cards is really what I'm going to be chasing. But I don't really know how quickly I'm going to get these cards. I have no deadline. I've not set, like I have to have it by this month or by the end of the year. It's just going to be kind of a goal to work towards. My overall goal, like I mentioned, is to purge and collect in moderation. That's going to be my focus for this year. So that may affect my YouTube journey because the fewer cards that I pick up might mean fewer videos. But I'm also going to try to get on camera more often. I'm going to try to show my face more often. And I'm going to try to share with you, cards that are more meaningful to me. And I'm going to try to come up with some sort of a theme for this year with my videos. That may be a challenge, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to have some sort of theme. I've already got a couple of ideas in mind, and we'll just see. I'm going to play around with it. We'll see where where this journey takes me. So I just really love this community, and I love doing videos. More for me, I like getting on, and looking at my collection through the TV. It's weird. It's like I think Brent mentioned this one time. He said, I like to get on. I like to show my cards, and then I like to go back and look at my videos because I like to look at my collection through my own videos. It's easier than pulling out all the cards that I have, which is true. So that's one thing I enjoy about YouTube. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep hunting the good stuff. Remember, it's whatever your good stuff is, that's what you should be hunting. Don't let someone else tell you what your good stuff is and what you should be hunting. So anyway, with that, again, Happy New Year, and until next video, I'll see you soon.